Hello everyone and welcome to week 4 of The Artist Way. And I have to say, this week has been one of the most transformational on the book, and I guess that now that I'm all in and that I've reached this point, I can understand why this book is one of the most transformational that are out there in the market for creativity, because this is the pivotal point. I'm telling you, from here I'm not going back. And even though, of course, by uploading YouTube videos, I made myself accountable that I'm not going back, this time there's something different about this week. So I didn't upload a video last week because this week, week 4, requires you to do a sort of reading deprivation, not to read. And of course, if you are on the internet, you know that that's not that hard, because if you don't read, you can basically just go on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and then you can just, be there the rest of the day. And many people, even nowadays, many people struggle to read, and I'm sure that you will agree here with me. So I tried last week, and I thought, I like reading, yes, but this needs a little bit more AI age-centered deprivation, and I decided to delete Instagram and YouTube from my phone, and that's how everything started, I guess. By the end of this week, I thought I would be running to install them back on my phone, but now I'm not that sure. I haven't done it yet, so I don't know if this will happen. And I usually spend a lot of time on Instagram talking to my friends, because most of my friends live abroad. So this has been kind of hard not to talk to them. And I've kind of like gone around like some certain tips and tricks there. I found an app that's called Beeper that allows you to have several messaging apps on one, and that was a complete lifesaver to keep in touch with my family and my friends that live in another country. And so what happened? What happens when you are deprived of all these distractions and all of these thoughts are not your thoughts? You start to have your own thoughts. That's what happens. And my notebook here, I just have a couple of pages before I completely finish it, and this is an 80 pages notebook, and it's quite big. It's big as my head, you can see here. And I'm pretty sure there's a name for this size, but I don't know it. I think that every day the morning pages plus not having access to my phone made me realize what really matters to me. And what really matters is that I want to be myself and I want to be present. And I know I'm not the only one, because at the beginning of the week I felt quite isolated. I didn't give up WhatsApp, for instance, because I do want to talk to my mom and dad that live in another country, of course. But I did feel a lot of people, all my friends, when I told them, hey, I'm going to be taking a break, they supported me a lot. I feel that there's this sort of craving for real life human connection, community and everything, because we're online so many hours of the day that people start speaking as if they're online. They start using words, and I know you've heard, like, for example, cringe, I don't know, chat or mid or things like that they wouldn't necessarily use if they were not online all the time. And this is not age related. I think it's very unfair to say that young people are the ones that are on the phone all the time. This is not true. I feel like people all ages, once they find out that there's this thing over there, that is a constant stream of information, they just get addicted. All ages, because my mom, for instance, she's also on the phone all the time, and she's not young, and I don't consider myself that young, and I'm also on the phone all the time. Sometimes it has happened, at least this year, that I've spent the entire day on the phone scrolling, and I'm pretty sure this has happened to you too. And I don't know, just being alone with my thoughts, no reading, no social media, allow me to realize what really matters to me and what my thoughts are without any other influence from the outside world. And this alone made me so productive, like in my day-to-day life at my work, with my art. I've been writing a lot. And one of the other things that they require you to do this week is to list some type of buried dreams that you had as a kid, for instance, or I don't know, that you had when you were young. And I did that. And I discovered there's so many things I would like to do. And I don't think that there are just a few that I wouldn't do. I feel like most of them I would. And belly dancing kept popping up. So because I'm on social media deprivation also, I bought a DVD, actually. This DVD here. Maybe you can see it properly. Let me see. Yeah, it's a belly dancing DVD from Rania Renee. She explained Egyptian style, modern oriental belly dance. It was quite nice. I did all of the exercises. I loved it so much. And you won't believe, like, I actually signed up for a belly dancing class. Oh, I know. It was great. I went there and it was fantastic. I had great fun. And on top of everything, I think I'm really starting to believe in synchronicity right now by this point of the book. All of my class was Russian speaking, so the teacher did the lesson on Russian. And she told me that by being there, even though the instruction was in Russian, she told me that I would probably understand just by the body language because it's everything about the body. And she was so right. Like, by the end of the class, I already learned a couple of Russian words, like pavarot, for example. I think it's something like turn. And I tried to learn Russian once, actually. And it was quite nice. I mean, I felt included. And the teacher put me aside and she gave me a little bit of homework in German so I could understand. And I think I'm going back. I mean, I loved it. And I think this is the lesson that I need. This is the class for me. This is the group that I need. And I couldn't be happier. I have given up on belly dancing because I thought, I don't know, I just tried it a couple of times before and I felt like the group was not quite for me. But this time it really is, and we don't even speak a language in common. It's crazy. I mean, well, we do speak German, of course, but, I don't speak Russian. That's what I'm trying to say. It was great. I had great fun. And also the book made me write a letter thinking that I'm my 8-year-old self to me now. And this reminded me of the fact that I actually did this when I was like 10 or maybe 9, I was a little bit older. I wrote a letter to my best friend from the me of the future, while thinking about what would happen when I'm 30. And I remember in that letter I wrote that I would be living in London and I would be a taekwondo master to my friend. And I showed it to her and I said, when I'm 30, I'm going to make all this happen. And I felt like, the years have gone by. And I have kind of lived up to the expectations of living abroad that I wanted. And I don't think I have given up on those dreams. Like, maybe I don't want to be a taekwondo master now because I really love practice with that. But I did feel like I made many of that little girl's dreams come true. And this made me have an enormous faith in myself that I can pretty much do everything I want. I don't know, I feel very powerful. I do feel very powerful and I feel very in tune with my emotions and trusting the universe, trusting everything. And I even bought some magazines so I could read later when I finish my reading deprivation. And I marked them because I was like flipping them and saying, this is interesting, this is interesting, but not reading, just looking at them. And I put a little bit of how do you call this? Like a page, say, like flag or something. And yeah, I'm very, very looking forward to read these magazines and read a bunch of books that I want to read. I don't know. I feel like after this week, there's no turning back. I don't know if I want to install social media back on my phone again. I might just do a computer for that matter. I might just go log into Instagram and see what my friends are doing on my computer and also watch YouTube on my computer after all. And I feel like this is part of a revolution. I feel like there are a lot of people thinking the same way that I am. And these have really sparked my creativity and made me want to connect with these people as well. People like that want to live a life that feels a little bit more intentional. So this video today is much more than just being accountable for myself. It's a reaching out. I want to reach out to people that are living also this sort of ideal of wanting to live a simpler life, away from social media, with less noise on your head and with more time to think. So if you're one of those, please subscribe and, well, turn the notification bell up and all those things. And I see you next week. Bye bye.